think I was 37. I landed with my boy, he was only 11. And I didn't have the English.
No English at all?
Zero. Only, how are you? Goodbye. Good morning. So anyhow, I work at a restaurant to learn English.
You find something that can release that you forgot about the work because our day is always intense.
Right.
I feel like we enjoy the pain. And I call that pain the good pain.
Good pain.
And the growth pain.
Right.
And if you don't been through the growth pain, then we're not growing.
Right.
And growth is important. Doesn't matter if it's self-growth in yourself or your business is growing.
That's mean no pain,
no gain. Yes.
Right? That's true. But there are some people just hate it. They don't want to pay, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. When you do your job, I feel like, oh my deal. I tell myself, Suzy, put your commission behind. Do your job. Make sure you make your client happy. Reach their goal. You will get paid.
Great.
It's not only money you can spend. It's how you present it.
Exactly.
And they remember you.
Yeah, and it's not like when you have lots of money, you're gonna spend whatever you want.
Right.
So you always have to know what you want to spend on and make a good plan. I think that's how our culture is. Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast. This is your host, Erin Liu from First Class Mortgage Team. And today I have a special guest who is really special for me. And she's also a realtor, an investor, and also my work mom. So welcome, Suzy, today here at our podcast.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm so honored.
Thank you for being here. So Suzy, that as I mentioned, that you're really special for me as my work mom. So
my work daughter.
I know we always make joke like that
Right.
because you are really a mom for me, and you did support me a lot, not only for the life but also for my business as
my
well.
great pleasure to having you. I don't have a daughter personally. I have one son only.
I know.
So
yeah.
you are my daughter.
Thank you so much. So I recall the first day that we met at open house.
My open house.
Yes, in LaSalle. And you're so open and welcomed because we never met.
Right.
I just came in to introduce myself
I
to
thought
you.
you were a buyer.
Yeah, and then that's why I used the opportunity to, because I heard about you already, some good stuff, and I saw your open house. I just stopped by. I want to introduce myself, and I'm so impressed that you're so open and so welcomed me, and right away we just do a live for showing the house.
Did.
Yeah, and you
we
just,
danced too.
I know, and you just go like, let's go right away.
Right.
I'm really amazed by that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're an amazing young lady.
Thank you so much. So yeah, just we talk about how we met, and how about you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Suzy, but a real name, Chinese name, is Shu Jing.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of people call me Suzy. Anyway, I came from China. You know that. Many years ago. I think I was 37. I landed with my boy. He was only 11. And I didn't have English.
No English at all?
Zero.
Wow.
Only, how are you? Goodbye. Good morning. So anyhow, I work at a restaurant to learn English. And I work at a Caesars, used to be casino.
Yes.
As a room attendant. That's how I started.
Wow.
And later I became banker, became supervisor. It's the life who joined me to be today. And I became realtor. I was 57.
Wow.
Yeah,
when you become a realtor, you were
I was 57
57.
because I was thinking, if I retire, what should I do? Right? So there's a story how I became a realtor. Anyhow, I'm sorry. Just I think about my life. Casino really built my confidence and the work ethic. So I became realtor 57, 56. I started to study. I still work at a full-time job at a casino. I
Wow.
work afternoon shift, and in the morning I will get up, study. One hand of a coffee, one hand of a dictionary.
Wow.
But there are also words I didn't understand.
That was amazing, especially not just to mention the age at
Mhm.
57. The most of people maybe are already in the retirement mode that
Right.
want to have a relaxing life, but
Right.
instead you were actually start a new journey and
Right.
pursue the study.
Mm-hmm.
And did you find it's difficult when you getting the realtor lessons? Because I know it will have a couple courses, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any challenge at that time?
Absolutely. Because I didn't go to school to learn English. I learned English from work, from talking to you, talking to friends.
Talking to client?
I have lots of friends that they teach me, right? Was hard, but I gone through. I remember one course I couldn't pass two times. Finally, I passed by 2 marks.
Oh, wow.
But look at it today, right?
Yes.
I think study is one thing, certificate is one thing, but your drive, your motivation, your passion, and
Hmm.
that make a big difference to the success.
I
Just
totally
like you
agree.
do,
Yes.
right? You have a baby, you have a kids, you still work. I know when you deliver your second baby,
Yeah.
the second day you're on the phone already.
Yes.
That's your passion, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think doesn't matter what we do, we have to find our passion, and you
Mhm.
will never feel like exhausted or
Right.
tired. Doesn't matter how much work you have
Right.
done or how much effort you made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ask me, do you love your job? If I say yes, I love my job, I think that's a lie because there's so much drama, issues
For
to
sure.
deal with.
Yeah.
Do I like my job? I do
Mm.
because the reward,
Yes.
whatever I do my job, I got well paid. My client, they love me. I think that's the key.
Yeah. Everyone loves you.
Oh, thank you. I try to do my job. There's a story how I became a realtor.
Yeah.
Actually, 10 years ago, I planning downsize. So I bought a townhouse. Guess who is agent is Kim Gazzle. I never forget her. She came to my house. She collected a deposit and she just loves me. She says, Susie, wow, your personality, you can be a realtor. That's how she make me think.
Okay.
And I said, really? She said, oh, yeah. People look at you, they love you, you will have a business. I'm like, wow. So that's how I started. That's this true story. Until now, we became friends.
That's awesome. That's
Mhm.
amazing. And which what she's saying is true because people will attract your personality,
Right.
and that's how you build a relationship with the clients.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. So anyhow, I really appreciate it today. We met. Even now, you gave me the opportunity to talk about my life. They're not always glory. They're always a downside. What's
The
that word?
downtime. Yeah.
Downtime. I was a single mom for a long time. I
Hmm.
raised my son on my own. I used to work 3 jobs: casino as a supervisor, restaurant as a waitress, catering for, just get extra money for supply, raise my son.
Right.
But this job just suit my personality, I think, and I love it. And the best part is when before I go to bed, I always think, did I do my job today? If I did, I slept well.
Mm,
Just
oh.
like you do too, right? You love what you do,
Right.
right? There's sometimes it's difficult. There's sometimes
Of course.
problem coming, how you deal with it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. I can imagine working for 3 jobs and just struggling
Right.
raising the kids because as a mom we always want the best for the kids.
Sure.
And
So true.
and that's our why for working so hard. And for you handling 3 jobs, I couldn't even imagine.
Well, way back then I was young, right? I was in the 40s.
Yeah.
Right?
But still, even though that time when you were 40, that's still better than, like, even though like a 20 years old, 30 years old kids, or that they're not probably going to take 3 jobs, right?
I did because my son motivated me, right? Because I need to work, pay the mortgage, put a food on the table,
Yeah,
things like that. And then I love to cook,
of course.
right? You do it,
You invited me to the cooking show.
cooking show. Yeah, I do have my cooking show.
Yeah.
This year will be my 11th.
Oh my
Do you know
God.
how I started cooking?
No, how?
Well, I was Master Chef of Canada season 2. I was top 50.
Oh, no way.
That's
I
yes.
didn't know that.
Yes, yes. One of my friend told me, we love your cooking. Why don't you go try a Master Chef? Canada season 2 is coming. Let's go. So that's what I did, and yeah,
That's
that's
just
how.
amazing.
Yeah, so I did it. Now I'm doing local Kojiko, your TV
Yes.
cooking show, but it's volunteer. So I want to give my effort and my skill back to our community, right?
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are wonderful,
And
you did it 2
I did 2
times.
times, and thank you for
Yeah.
inviting me.
Oh, no
I could
problem.
tie it once a year that's in your cooking show. That's why I like cooking.
You know what is cooking is kind of a release my stress. I don't know what you use to release your stress.
For me, I like swimming and dancing, and we
There
also
you go.
dancing together for
We dance
salsa.
together.
Yeah.
I love it. That's so true.
Yeah.
You have to find your passion,
yeah.
to release your stress.
Exactly. You find something that can like release that you forgot about work, because our
Right.
day is always intense.
Right.
Yeah, I don't mind cooking. It's just when the cooking become a daily task, and then after work, and then you just have to rush to do lots of things.
Right.
I don't feel that enjoyable anymore. So I don't mind like on the weekends,
Right.
have a relaxing meal, cooking together with the family. But usually during the weekday, like I feel challenged to have a peace of mind to do that.
Yeah, I do because everybody different,
Yeah.
right? So believe or not, if I'm stressed, I go to dance, I go to swimming,
And
but sometimes I cook.
Good. That's
And then what
amazing.
I do when I stress, like last week, I was so stressed. So I'm like, I'm gonna cook. So I called a friend, hey, who wanna come over for dinner? Oh, there's 3, 4 girls coming.
Oh, girls'
So
night.
we
It
just
becomes a girls' night.
chat, talk. They
Enjoy.
gave me some release, my stress.
Of course.
Yeah, and I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just feed the people.
I know. And then
Make me happy.
few people make you happy.
Right,
That's
right,
amazing. And
yeah.
having couple girlfriends and enjoy your meal. That's how
Right,
the
share
people
with me,
share with
right?
you.
Well, you know me, I married my job, pretty
Yes.
much, right?
Yeah.
My son grew up, he's in Ottawa. I'm pretty much, by myself, and the job is, I married my job, pretty much. So my friends, my family, right?
Yep.
So when I feed them, we have party, I cook. I love to see how you enjoy my food. That just gave me I just feel good.
Yeah,
Put
I
it this
can
way, I'm
understand.
happy.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like when mom's cooking and the kids finish all the
I
dinner.
feed you too,
Yes,
right?
yeah, I love your cooking, and
Yeah,
then
thank
that's
you.
how the cook will feel like
Yeah.
so fulfilled. That's awesome.
Right. Yeah, every career has a different, you know, um, how to say that word? You're a realtor, you have something you worry about, right? You do mortgage, you have something to.
Right.
Anything you do, there's always, downtime.
Of course.
Good
Challenge,
challenge.
struggling.
That's what I like. I like a challenge. Do you?
Yeah, I do. I feel like we enjoy the pain. And I call that pain a good pain
Good
and the growth pain.
Right.
And if you don't been through the growth pain, then we're not growing.
Right.
And growth is important. Doesn't matter if it's self growth
Right.
in yourself or your business is growing.
That's me. No pain, no
No
gain.
gain.
Right?
Yes.
That's true. That's so true. We
Yeah.
learn our mistakes. I make mistakes.
Of course.
I did in my 9 years career. I made a mistake.
Tell me the story.
I don't want to say too much, but in the end, I paid. I paid a pretty big chunk of it. That's my mistakes. I learn. I move on. It will never happen again. I think I paid a $6,000, and I'm willing to pay.
Right.
And I take the
That was when you
responsibility.
started the
That's when I
business.
just started. I didn't have much at that time. I was lack of experience.
Yeah, of
It's my
course.
fault. My seller told me, you should do this. You should. Okay, and I didn't. But anyway, it's okay.
You take your consequence. You
Right,
pay for
right.
it.
Problem solved.
Mhm.
Because if money can solve the problem,
It's
I
not a
use it.
problem.
Not a problem. I use it.
Exactly.
Right?
That's totally
me.
right. Yeah.
Right, but never happen again.
No.
Just once.
Yeah.
But that's the last time. I hope so.
That's the tuition you paid.
Right, that's the tuition I paid. So I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy for my life
Of course.
and my friend. I have so many friends.
I know.
Work son, work daughter. So many.
I know. You're around by the good people and we all love you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And yeah, speaking of the mistake, it's fun because in back home, because I grew up in China, right? We were afraid of making mistake.
Oh, true. Oh, yeah.
And that could kind of become a trauma, and we're so scared every time when we make mistake.
Right.
And we didn't know, oh my God, what to do. We start getting anxious. But then when you grow up, you realize the most important is not making mistake, is when you make mistake and how do you solve that.
So true.
Switch that mindset. And even though when I tell my daughter Amy that don't be afraid of making mistake, because you don't learn if you don't make mistake. It's better than doing nothing, not make mistake, right?
Right. So true. You know what? You mentioned mistakes. I think that part of a culture too. Chinese way, when you did something wrong, the parents step on you.
Yeah.
Why you do this?
And
You should do this.
And teachers,
yelling, teacher, same thing. This culture gave us a confidence. You know what? That's why you have spanking. That's why you have a discipline.
Right.
And then you won't do it again.
Right.
I remember I got a fine last month for right turn. There's a big fine, but you know what? I'm thinking, probably I was so stressed. I just didn't stop enough time.
Right.
So I did make a right turn. You know what? Pay the fine. Don't do it again. I think this culture gave us so much. I love being Canadian. You?
Yeah, I like
so
this.
much confidence.
Exactly.
Right?
It's a different culture, especially we feel the culture shock.
Right.
Yeah, there's some good thing that we bring back from China. We are really resilient and we don't give up and we like the pain and then on the other side, the Canadian culture teach us, I would say, nothing is a big deal that I would say. Yeah, and you don't want to, and people is more important than the other things. And yeah, they care about your feeling more and how you're mental. And there's no homework after school.
Yeah, it's good and bad too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
always a balance.
Yeah,
right?
always balance depends on how you go.
Right.
I think for us that we take from China is we never give up because that's what in my mind that every time when we wanted to give up and parents will tell you it's just small things. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. But then on the other side, we are so hard on ourselves, which is not too good.
Yeah, we learn. We love being Canadian. And meanwhile, we keep our culture, but we learn so much. This country, give us some opportunity.
Exactly.
Look at my age today. If back home, I'll be retired.
Raising
no opportunity
grandkids.
for me, right?
Exactly.
There's no career for me.
That's true.
Look at this country, give me the opportunity.
Exactly.
Continue enjoying my life, enjoying my career. Hey,
You have a great life.
True.
Yeah,
So
that's
true.
amazing. But Susie, tell me about your very first deal when you become a realtor, and what did you learn from it?
Oh my God. That's interesting story. Okay. When I became a realtor, the first deal not a good deal because I sold my own house.
For your practice.
Yes, yes. I was alone. I didn't sell good money. I'm telling you, but it's okay. It's my license that get experience to learn, right?
Mhm.
I let it go because of my own house. That's not a deal. So I remember when I became an agent, I drive around in the city, I see people's sign. I ask myself, when my sign will be on the lawn one day.
Oh.
I look at every single sign. I look at their picture. I look at their design. I'm like, when I can have my sign on the lawn. Serious all the time. I dream about my sign. Okay. So my first deal actually was a referral. I never forget. It's a Misty gave me the referral. And that deal was my mentor, Kim Gazo. Um, she was beside me to go through each step. I really appreciate that deal was successful. All I learned is make sure both party happy. So that's almost 9, 10 years ago, the deal. And the agent brought offer to the house. There wasn't a bidding like after COVID, right?
Mhm.
So how we meet together, how the agent present the offer. But I do have a basic skill, which is office skill. Because when I work at a casino, I was a supervisor. I deal with high rollers. High roller means that they are high-end player,
Mhm.
right? So my confidence, my professionalism, that shows my job.
So you're saying you are good on the negotiation.
Oh yeah. Oh, how
That's
you
amazing.
talk to people.
Yeah.
You look at you, eye into your eye talk.
Yeah.
So people see your how much you sincere. You mean business. If I talk to you like this, don't look at you, how you feel, right?
Yeah.
So those are negotiation between the seller. We have to send the buyer agent out the door, right? Because at the seller's house, we talk to the seller and then we bring the agent back to the room. I have to talk to the agent. We made a deal that night, but it take a while
Mm.
because agent has called the buy, right?
Mhm.
How we achieve the goal, make sure both party happy. Because selling a home is you want to buy, I'm willing to give to you the house.
Right.
Who are you?
Mhm.
Right? So those are I learned. And after that one, that deal, nothing bothered me. I just go strike.
Wow,
I learned.
that sounds like a really intense
Oh
negotiation
yeah. I
nights.
cannot give you too much detail, right? But that's my experience, built my confidence that day.
That's
And I was
amazing.
so happy. I drive home. I put my music so loud.
Dancing around.
I just, sorry, I just feel like
So
I can do
achieved.
this job. This
Yeah.
job is,
And
yeah,
you're proud of yourself.
I do. I did. And I'm happy. And since that day, my business has gone high.
That's awesome.
Yeah, lots of referrals, I
Yeah.
have to tell you.
Yeah, for sure. And also you mentioned that it's actually getting the offer, accepting the offer, putting the offer, it needs lots of time thinking,
Right.
comparable to come up with the like a fair price for the buyer side, but also for the seller side, what's the best for the seller. Sometimes it's not always the best from the highest price, right? It may have a condition and not just people. Most people think that, the realtor may be just doing a simple job, which is not true.
Yeah. You know what? That's come back to the commission, if you like to talk about the commission.
Yes.
I
And
know people hated the word commission.
yeah,
Do you
but
think?
we love commission because that's how we make up for
That's
the money
your
for a living.
reward,
Exactly.
right?
That's how we got
Right.
paid from our work we have
Right.
done.
Right. But there are some people just hate commission. They don't want to pay, right?
Yeah.
I get it. I
Mm-hmm.
get it. Um, but when you do your job, I feel like, oh my deal. I tell myself, Suzy, put your commission behind. Do your job and make sure you make your client happy, reach their goal.
Mm-hmm.
You will get paid,
Of course.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And in my career, I'm telling you, I have a seller offer me bonus.
Mm-hmm.
That's true story.
Because if they're happy about your
Right.
service
Right.
and then they want to do this for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Of course, we go through the paperwork, I never, this country, you do everything, you have to follow the
rules. Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We go through the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seller offer me. I said, I already got paid. No, that's not enough. Those are just a melt to my heart when I say that. And normally we give a client a gift because we appreciate their efforts,
Mm-hmm.
right? And sometimes I got a big, good fruit basket in the office. I have to pick it up because
Right.
my client dropped it off. That's just a mile to my heart.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
sweet.
I feel like there are so many people, they're good. They respect you when you do your job.
When you're professional and you have a good heart,
Right.
and
They really treat you like a family.
exactly.
And
That's the
they're
most rewarding part
right.
on your
They would
business.
become friends.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my clients now
Mm-hmm.
just friends, right?
Yeah.
They call me for anything, and
Right. Yeah.
now I have a story. I don't know if you know. His name is Andy. He's a retired military guy. Um, we met in the open house, and long story short, every time I have an open house, because not far from his house, he will bring his big dog, Husky, outside. Just walk around. I said, Andy, come in. What are you doing? No, no, no. I'm just make sure you are okay. That's
so
a
sweet.
county house, pretty far,
Yeah.
big land.
Yeah.
He will stay outside watching me, make sure I'm safe.
Oh, wow.
But he moved. He sold his house. I sold his house
Mm-hmm.
because he said, well, I checked your video. I know you have an open house. We were planning, we may sell the house next couple years. We're looking for a realtor. So he came to my open house to check on me, and we became friends.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he take his dog outside protecting me.
Oh, that's really
It is
the warning. Yeah.
it's awarding. So I have lots of friends like that.
Yeah, I think this is the beautiful part of the business that your business is not just the big paycheck that makes you happy.
Right.
Of course, as a Chinese, we love money that I would say, but
Right.
the most rewarding part is that you build a long-term relationship,
Right.
clients become friends, and they do something for you as well.
Right. You talk about the money in Canada. People doesn't like to talk about the money.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Just
Our
like
culture.
just like Chinese doesn't like to talk about the
Right.
death.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
We don't like to talk about the
Death,
death.
but we
Yeah.
love talk about money. Everything around the
Right.
money.
Our red envelope is
It's a
different culture representing our culture. Right?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. What a different, eh?
Yeah.
I'm more like accept the Canadian culture. I love it. I have lots of friends come to my house. You became Canadian. Look at what you eating. Because I love cheese. You love cheese.
I love cheese too. It's just I never eat cheese back home.
No,
And
me
then
too.
when you come here, I didn't get you. But by the time you start eating those,
Right.
and I start eating Indian food, I start eating Arabic foods, and
Right.
all of them, you're taste bud just got changed the time
True.
that you're here.
Right.
And I love burgers as well,
Right,
you know,
me too.
steak. So
Yeah, burger, pizza. Oh, I love pizza. Right? It just
yeah.
money is tricky topic sometimes.
Yeah, I would say I will never shame to say that we love money
Right.
because money is just the money for us. It's not like a paper that people think you're a gold digger or something, but money in our culture, it represents the love,
Right.
care,
Right.
and appreciation.
True.
And we are being really practical. We like
Right.
to gift the money to the people, to the friends, family, and have them to buy something that they love.
Right.
Instead of we pick the gifts for them
True.
that they may not be able to use that.
Right.
So I
I
think
agree.
I like that
Mhm.
part of our culture, and yeah, I think that's a difference about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember when I was young, we Chinese New Year, you have to give a red envelope, right?
Yes, you
Do
put a
you
cash.
yeah, you put a cash. Do you remember there's thing who will get an envelope, right? People younger,
Younger.
older, or never get married. So if I'm 60 today, I never get married. I should get an envelope. But that's
I know.
just the culture, right?
Yeah,
You
it's a
remember?
culture. It's a blessing from the older generation to the
Right.
younger generation.
Right.
They want them the best, and we like to wish people making lots of money
Right.
instead of
Be
like
happy.
the happy, and there are some lots of wishes,
Right.
but the people likes to hear about you have a good health and then you make lots of money.
Right,
That's
right.
in our
That's
culture. Yeah.
Right, right. Oh gosh. Sometimes related to my sales too. Yeah. Yeah, I done that. Gave my client, they just get a new baby. That's what I did. I gave
Yeah.
right because it's right in the Chinese New
It's a
Year.
good week. Yeah.
So I gave her daughter,
Yeah.
right envelope. I said, well, go buy her a little dress
Yeah.
because that's our culture,
Right.
right? Gave to baby.
Yeah.
She was a thrill. I think she still kept that little red
Red
envelope.
envelope.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
could be really cute and
I
beautiful
know,
with a
I know.
hat
Right,
and
right.
drawing there.
I have another client. They're mixed, the kids. Her mom is Canadian, dad is Chinese. So the three kids, they know red envelope.
Oh, nice.
So when deal close, right in the holiday time, Chinese
Yeah.
New Year, so I gave each kid a little red
Red
envelope,
envelope.
just a little,
It's
$10 each.
Yeah.
So guess what? The mom sometimes tells me, the kids always asking, when are we going to see Suzy again? I think it's my red envelope words.
Yeah, I know. They're
I'm
thinking
just
about you.
Yeah,
When they need the money, they think
remember
about
me.
you.
Right, right. They remember me because I
course.
gave them red envelope, right? Because they're half
Yeah.
Chinese, half Canadian.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, money make a good memory, right?
I agree.
Right? It's not only money you can spend; it's how you present it,
Exactly.
and they remember you.
Yeah, and it's not like when you have lots of money, you're gonna spend whatever you want.
Right.
So you always have to know what you want to spend on
Right.
and make a good plan.
Right.
I think that's how our culture
True.
is. And like you said, when the money can solve the problem, and the problem is not a problem anymore.
Yeah, use it.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, and the money can give you the flexibility, a peace of mind,
Right.
at least for your life. It may not can buy you the happiness because depends on what you're looking for,
Right.
but always, it can solve some like a surface level problem.
True. True. I remember I had a deal that the buyer wanted her art. Well, she won't give. Well, she said, that's my art. I spent $300. I want, but I said, they gave you such a good offer. How about I give you $300? Buy another one. Serious? Oh, you don't have to. I said, I mean, I gave you $300.
Yeah.
Would you willing to pick up a new one? Okay, Suzy.
Okay.
Say sometimes you just,
Yeah.
it's simple thing.
Exactly.
She didn't like it. She just doesn't want to give.
Yeah.
But would you willing to pick up a nice
Better.
one?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. And for us, money cannot do everything,
Right.
but it can do something.
Yeah, sometimes not working.
Yeah,
If
sometimes
my house worth 400, you give me 350. Of course not, right? Yeah, of course we have to
Yeah.
do our job,
And I
right?
think the good part of our culture is we love money and we will work hard to make lots of money,
Right.
but also we're willing to give money and to make people happy. And sometimes our culture is like, and like we're not just fighting for, oh, this has to be fair. We always like to take a step back and make people have more profit
Right.
and to get a better and a happy ending.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
So true. So true. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, we have the same kind of I do a real estate, you do the mortgage. I believe you have a downtime too. Sometimes struggling
yeah.
problem, sometimes
But
unexpected.
yeah, it's always happening. And but what changed in me is the the level of handling all those
Right.
situations.
Right.
When I had my first deal, I couldn't sleep, and now if the deal has some issue or declines, and I will know what I can do the next.
Right.
I'm being more calm. That's my part of growth.
Right.
And the downtime, of course, when I met you that time, I just gave birth for my first
The
kid.
first kid, yeah.
And I was hustling on getting the leads, building relationship with the realtors. And I really, really appreciate that time that you give me a hand and to support me. And
Anytime.
it's really different. I appreciate all the referral partners. And at that time, I met you and I was struggling. And you just open your arms to me.
Because I know you're hard workers. I love to support the young entrepreneur,
Thank
right?
you.
And I know you work for yourself. You
Yeah.
work hard.
Yeah.
And you have that drive. I see your future today. I did. And that's why I support you. You know what? If you say you you love your job, there's no stress. That's a lie,
That's a lie.
right? The problem always coming,
Yeah.
right? New stress, you couldn't sleep because you mean business. You take it as sincere.
Yeah.
You treat each client as if your own mortgage,
Right.
your own house,
Mm-hmm.
and then you will sometimes
Have
cannot
emotions.
sleep.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Because
Because
we
you mean
care.
business, you care.
Yeah.
That's how I look at.
Yeah.
But if I think, oh, it's okay, that's mean I don't care,
Mm-hmm.
right? You
Yeah.
cannot do that. That's
Yeah.
our job.
No, we always just be on it to solve the
Right.
problem, and that's
Right.
more important. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. Yeah, you do well, and I'm so proud of you. You saved my buyer couple times when they're having difficult time, to find mortgage, and you help coach them how to success for their investment.
Right. And there's
That's a means of loss.
exactly. And also there's a one story that I want to share. The trust that you give to me,
Right.
you give to people. It's hard to just fully trust someone to
Right.
let them to do their job because there was one client, really hard deal, self-employed, having a gas station,
Right.
and they took me a couple different lenders to get it finally approved. And the client was anxious because the timeline that we're spending to go through different lender from decline to finally got one approved.
Right.
And then in the meantime, client called you and you eased their mind. You told them, trust Erin. Give her some time to figure out. She will figure out.
Thank
And I was just tearing when I hear that. I just think this is not everyone can give this. And then I really, really appreciate, I cherish that part of
You're
trust.
welcome. That's my pleasure.
Yeah, so that you're like my mom, like my work mom, and that's how I feel like an unconditional love and trust that you give to
I
me.
do trust you. Otherwise, I refer you is my reputation.
Yes,
Right?
and I want to make sure that
Thank you.
you look good because you refer me the client.
We
That's
work
my job.
together, do the best for our kind.
Yes.
Right? That's our goal.
Right.
Right? Success is from, I believe, failure to failure.
Yeah.
But you cannot lose your enthusiasm.
No,
Right?
exactly. And in Chinese saying, the success comes from so many different and so many times
Right.
of failure, that's how the success become.
True.
So never be afraid of fail something,
Right.
and just keep going.
Keep going. Yeah. Yeah. Have your trust, right? And work hard and enjoy life.
That's a great takeaway
Yeah.
away
Yeah. Be
today.
happy, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But if I deal with a client, if I meet you, if I'm not upbeat, positive, smiling, how you feel? You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes I know I could have some loss on my shoulder, but I always show you,
So
I will help you. I'm positive.
yeah, do your best.
Do your
and
best.
every day can be different, but always
Mhm.
do your best.
Right? Right. Be happy.
I know.
Right?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you so much for having me. This is wonderful.
Thank you so much for coming. And you are my very first person that I wanted to invite. Really special for me, and I respect you. I appreciate you.
So that
And
1 hour
appreciate-
waiting is worth it, eh?
What's my bad? We want to do
I know
better.
your reason, yeah. And
No,
I want to appreciate the producer. What's his name?
Kabir.
Social
Next up
media
level.
guy. Yeah, that's
marketing.
amazing.
Thank
Yeah,
you
I
so
cannot
much.
wait to see myself. Ooh.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. And thank you so much, Suzy, for being here with me. And it's really a value, a lot of value to take away today. And hope to see you on the next episode.